Christina Aguilera.
Is she a pop girly? I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Christina has a show now in Vegas.
Yeah. And she's on Ozempic. So you just fart on her and she'll fall over.
Wow.
Yeah. And do you think
Yeah.
she's overrated? Well, let me ask you this. Do you think she's the voice of our generation? Because she would be our generation.
Yeah. Not my voice.
No.
Um, she definitely has her own style. Omarion said it best.
Oh my God. I forgot about that. You did not want
Yeah.
to pick her.
Huh?
You did not want to pick her.
He was like, please don't,
Hey, don't push this on me.
yeah, don't add to my list. I said what I said.
And how about Christina Aguilera? He's like,
She definitely has the
Karen
style.
Clark.
Yeah, beautiful gowns, basically, he said.
Yeah, in his Omarion way.
Right. Um,
Do you think see, I can't say anything because my opinion is just I
it's
feel
very
how I feel, so
biased, right?
yeah.
What's the question is, do we think Christina Aguilera?
Do you think she oversings? I think that's the thing.
Here's my thing. Yeah, is she overrated?
No, I don't think she's overrated.
No, but I think that she thinks that she's better than she is.
Yeah.
A lot. And truthfully, she does have a good voice. But here's the thing. I think, yeah, we're the overrated and what she thinks. It's like for me, she feels like her strength and is in belting, but for me, her quieter moments are when she really shines and when she can really sing and
Hmm.
sounds nice. But she's just known for going off the rails, and it's just like you don't have to do that. This is
Yeah.
where it becomes not good for me.
Hmm.
No control.
No control, and that's just so sloppy. And just hearing that, it's just it
Mm-hmm.
hurts.
Yeah. It's just, it's like, unfortunately, you don't have the power and control you think to be doing all this that you're doing. You're
Mhm.
not like the other ones when it comes to that. So, like,
Maybe it's not even the control, or the. I mean, obviously she has power, but maybe it's not the control where so much as it's the ear. It's like she doesn't know where she's going with this, so she kind of just goes, and then
yeah,
it lands in the wrong spot, and you're just like, okay, you can't do
always.
that. So maybe it's her ear for music.
Yeah.
Say it.
I know where you're going with this.
Say it.
She is,
Special.
yeah,
And also, I think the time when she came out, like she was competing against Britney, who obviously, when it comes to vocals, it's like, okay, Christina, you win. She was
right,
competing against Mandy Moore.
right.
It's like, okay, Jessica Simpson is, eh.
Yeah, she's interesting.
So it's like, obviously, she takes the cake, like when she's compared to those. So I think that's also why her head's gotten so big, because she's like, nobody
Mm-hmm.
else was doing it like me when I came out. Like, you know,
Right.
but it's like they were.
But that's the thing. Yeah, it's like she took it and she ran with it. It's like, yeah, like you came out and you were the voice out of all these blondes that came out,
Mhm.
because you really like had a soulful thing and yeah, great. And I love Genie in the Bottle. And I love some of those earlier songs. Um,
What a
but
girl.
yeah, she just like took it and ran with it. Like
The
her
wrong
head
way.
got so big that she's like, I'm in this big, huge voice
Hmm.
that's just, and it's just like now she's just screaming everywhere she goes.
Hey!
Yeah, and it's like that doesn't sound good. How can
Yeah,
you not like
that's the thing. It's the ear. I don't think it's her control because she can control herself if she wanted to.
she
I
wanted
think
to?
her ear is just little off.
Yeah.
And she always has to outshine people because remember when she did that performance with Yolanda Adams and Martina McBride and Jennifer Hudson and Florence and the Machine? Remember
Oh
that?
yeah, 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 yeah.
And she had to have the last note, which sounded terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to
Yeah.
compete against people like Yolanda Adams.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
completely different thing.
yeah, and she
And
always
that's what I
had the last
think.
note.
So I think in the terms of like overrated, she has overrated herself,
Yeah,
which is like,
almost worse. Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's in the quiet moments, Christina. I know you don't think so, but I promise you, it's when it's in the quiet moments where you shine and where that soul comes through, not when you're yelling nonsense and just letting it go off the rails.
hmm
Like it's just not good.
Yeah, because of course the song "Say Something I'm Giving Up on" like that one's a good one,
Yeah, no
but
yelling. It's just
no yelling.
nice and
Do
Christina,
not
please
even get
stop
me
yelling.
started when she covered a Christmas song by Nat King Cole, which I feel like is a song that nobody should be covering because it's Nat King Cole, and you just don't do that. And she did it back in the day when she was still very young, and she did that, and she did it terribly.
She
Real
just
quick,
doesn't know when to stop.
it's an ear thing.
Hmm
It's an ear thing. It's not a voice thing. It's an ear thing.
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like she doesn't know where to place
Word to
the
land.
voice and where to like emphasis. And less is more, honey.
Mhm.
Less is more.
Yeah.
Please. Less is more. If
Yeah.
ever less was more, Christina, please.
Yeah. Queen of
Uh,
over singing.
yeah, queen of over singing. Please.
Oh, talk about national anthems again. Hers. Have you seen hers?
Was it too much?
Way too much.
Yeah, I
Like,
can only
it's just
imagine.
terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Dang it.
Damn it to hell.
Yeah. It's just like it's just like she can't see, like she could do no wrong by herself,
Hmm
like to herself. Like she feels I am Christina Aguilera, so I'm just gonna go and everybody, it's like, no. Like, unfortunately, you don't have it like that, I fear.
You don't have to fear this.
But
This
I'm
this is
so
hap-
scared that she doesn't see
I
that.
know, I know. You don't have to be scared though. This is not on us, it's on her.
I'm just so scared about
It's on
everything.
us as listeners, but we don't have to listen.
Yeah, that's the thing. The burden is ours because we have to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to listen,
We
but
don't have to,
it's
but also at the same time, it's like I want to hear this because I want to know how bad this is. It's like
mm-hmm.
it's amazing to me that how bad she is sometimes.
It's
It's
the
amazing.
thing. It's amazing. When she was singing "It's a Man's World" and she hit that scream that wasn't anything,
I remember watching that live when it was on. Yeah, and
I
it was
was
in
like,
that moment I was like, "Er?"
I was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And she just feels like she is just doing amazing, and it's like, you're not. You're not. Can you hear yourself? That's the thing. She can't.
It's an ear thing. I'm gonna say it once, I'll say it twice.
Well,
Because there's more performances of hers where I'm just amazed at how terrible it sounds more than I am amazed at her vocal capabilities. And like that sounded really
yeah,
good. Like there's more like the I Turned to You when she was on Apollo, I think, Night at the Apollo, remember? And she was
I
like
don't remember.
trying to get them to cheer and she sounded
Oh,
she sounded terrible. It's like and this girl, this is like your first album and you're sounding like this. Like
yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
over singing.
Christina. It's like she could be great, you know?
Yeah.
And I know there's people who do think she's great, but she's fooled them because she just keeps screaming. So they're like, this is great.
That's the thing though, because some people's judgment on what they perceive as, I guess all music is opinion based, but like when it comes to me, it's like what they see as her being great. It's like, I don't think you've heard enough music in order to understand that this is not great. It's like, this is not good.
Yeah.
Lifeline.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, Christina.
I know
Well,
it's,
she's out in Vegas doing her thing and people are showing up. So good
and
for her.
take it or leave it.
Yeah. I'll probably leave it.
Yeah, I'll probably leave it too, honestly.
I'll probably leave it, but I don't know. Good for her.